We will keep pressing. We will keep pushing, keep advancing. No quarter, no mercy.
The largest deployment of American armor in decades is underway right now, and it's moving faster than anyone expected. Over 2,000 armored vehicles, hundreds of aircraft, and enough firepower to level a city are being loaded onto ships and flown to staging areas near the Iranian border. This isn't a drill. 3 days ago, military rail yards across the continental United States went into 24-hour operations. Flatbed cars began rolling in empty and leaving stacked with M1 Abrams tanks, Bradley fighting vehicles, and armored personnel carriers. Each tank weighs 70 tons.
The massive explosions which multiply as this war enters its second week. By day, more disbelief.
Each one had to be driven up narrow ramps, chained down, and secured for a cross-country journey to the nearest deepwater port. At the ports, the scale became visible. Rows of military vehicles stretched across staging areas in every direction. Humvees fitted with mounted weapons, HIMARS rocket systems, fuel tankers, recovery vehicles, engineering equipment, mobile command posts, everything organized into loading columns, waiting for their turn to drive aboard the sea-lift ships. These aren't normal cargo vessels. They're roll-on, roll-off transports designed specifically for war.
Towers of smoke blot the sky.
Yearn for freedom, to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back your country.
Vehicles drive up the stern ramp under their own power and park inside massive cargo decks. The heaviest equipment goes to the lowest levels where the ship's structure can handle the weight. Lighter vehicles stack above. Every inch of space is mapped out on a load plan before the first vehicle rolls aboard. Loading takes precision. Drivers navigate tight turns inside the cargo decks, parking inches apart to maximize capacity. One wrong move and a 70-ton tank clips the vehicle beside it. Ship crews use hand signals and radios to guide each piece of equipment into position.
Well, a giant American bomber capable of carrying 24 cruise missiles has landed in the UK after the Pentagon warned of a surge in strikes on Iran.
The timeline was 72 hours. That meant continuous operations, day and night shifts, no breaks. During daylight, sunlight came through the open ramps. At night, overhead industrial lamps and vehicle headlights lit the cargo decks. But loading the ships was only the beginning. Once the equipment reaches the other side, it has to get to the fight. And that's where things get complicated. The offload process is the real test. Ships dock at forward ports closer to the combat zone, but these aren't equipped like American facilities. Pier space is limited. Cranes are older. Communications between ship crews and port workers get lost in translation, and the clock is running because more ships are already inbound. Vehicles roll off in reverse order from how they loaded. That means the last ones aboard come off first, and they need to clear the area immediately to make room for what's behind them. Drivers fire up cold engines that have been sitting in salt air for weeks. Some start clean. Others cough black smoke and need jump starts from portable battery packs wheeled up by maintenance crews. As each vehicle exits the ramp, it's directed to a marshalling yard where it gets inspected, refueled, and assigned to a unit.
Capabilities and their ability to manufacture them, as well as the threat posed by their Navy to global shipping. That's the objective. That said, we would not mind, we would not be heartbroken, and we hope that the Iranian people can overthrow this government.
Tanks that left the States with full fuel tanks are now running on fumes. Fuel trucks move between the rows, topping off everything with diesel and JP8. Mechanics crawl underneath, checking for damage from the ocean crossing, looking for cracked welds, loose bolts, anything that shifted during heavy seas. Meanwhile, back on the border, the forces already in position aren't waiting. Artillery batteries are digging in. HIMARS units are rotating between firing points and hide sites to avoid counter-battery fire.
The facility is hit.
My God!
And it's not the only Gulf nation. This is the view from the skies at what happened.
Reconnaissance drones are flying continuous loops over suspected enemy positions, feeding live video back to command posts where officers are building target lists. The armor hasn't arrived yet, but when it does, the operational tempo will shift immediately. What's been a defensive posture will turn into something else entirely. Because 70-ton tanks don't get shipped halfway around the world to sit in marshalling yards. They're coming because someone decided they're going to be used. And once that first column of Abrams crosses the line of departure, there's no calling it back. The ships are still days out from port. The vehicles aboard are locked down, engines cold, waiting in the dark of the cargo decks. On the border, troops are watching the horizon and checking their equipment one more time. Command posts are updating fire plans based on the latest drone footage. Artillery crews are pre-positioning ammunition stocks at grid coordinates they've memorized by now. Everything is moving toward a single point. The logistics chain that started at rail yards in Georgia and California is about to deliver its payload to the front line. Thousands of tons of American armor, already in motion, already committed. The offload will happen whether the ports are ready or not. The vehicles will roll whether the ground is prepared or not. What happens after that depends on decisions being made right now in rooms most of us will never see. But the equipment doesn't care about politics or strategy. It does what it was built to do, and right now, it's exactly where someone decided it needed to be.